Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We've just switched to Zack's perspective. And, see what happens here. Yeah, these Zack perspectives have not lasted long. So I'm guessing this won't be any different.
So, how's Cloud holding up?
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey, hope springs eternal.
Right. If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing.
How do you know
Shrug it
Cloud?
off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same Cloud?
Come on. The guy's desperate to prove himself.
Oh, so this
Like he
is...
needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass.
This is the big...
Try picking up some work as a merc. Zack of all trades.
Why?
Because one's not enough.
I'll think about it.
This is the bigs from 7 Remakes plot line.
Is it true? Have all the...
Oh boy. Yeah, this is the same bigs we saw in 7 Remake. That game.
Okay.
This isn't some alternate bigs
The
from
destruction of
Zack's.
Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra.
From this Zack's
We can't
timeline.
let those
Gosh.
murderers get away with it. People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Doubt public security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know. But idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
Wait, don't tell me you're going. The things I do for friends.
Kinda wonder how that rift looks to all
The things I do for love. I had to work in a Courage the Cowardly Dog reference.
You ever wondered about your purpose in life? What you're doing here?
Sure, from time to time. Or all the time.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like... a lot.
I bet. I ask because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
Hey, Biggs. You said before I ought to try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
'Cause one's not enough. So who's the one?
Cloud. He didn't tell you? Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did you meet Cloud?
The day before we hit Reactor 1. So, how long ago was that again? Weird.
These
My
days,
internal clock's
every
busted.
time I sleep,
Yeah,
I dream
mine
about
too.
all the things I wish I'd
What's
done
that about
differently.
anyway?
Good question.
So, what do you think's gonna happen to our baby?
Don't know.
I just wish we could have seen their face.
Let's give them
Treat you and yours to something
You know-
special. But remember, only one per person.
I think I prefer being number 2 or 3. Suits me much better.
Yeah.
Why don't we all go camping?
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how, and doesn't have to decide on the what.
A minor role?
Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come I was the one who got saved?
'Cause someone needs you. You and your can-do attitude.
Then who might that be?
You were the guy with Aerith, right?
Whoever brought you back, I guess?
And assuming there was someone?
Who could it have been?
They should definitely notice
That's a
bigs.
good question.
Hell with it! Let's just do what we want!
Yeah, I don't like time traveling and
It's just up ahead.
alternate universe
Keep your eyes
shenanigans.
peeled.
Copy.
There's just very little chance they're gonna do this in a way that I like, that I can be satisfied with. Or it is what it is. Let's just try and enjoy the ride while we're on it.
Well, at least Shinra was a no-show too, right? Who's there?
But I'm telling you, everybody's gonna be alive in the end.
Huh. New recruit?
Get
As
a-
if I'd ever join Avalanche. I just came to see what kind of morons would fall for your dumbass propaganda, that's all. But I should have known. Nobody could be that stupid. Anyway, I'm out, losers.
I told you I wasn't cut out for a leading role. And here I thought I might have been saved for a reason. Some higher purpose. Sorry for wasting your time.
Biggs! It's up to us to find our own purpose. I mean, who says it's gotta be one way? Everyone's sitting back, acting like the world's doomed, but the future's not set in stone. We're not powerless. So long as we don't lose sight of what's important. You know, what matters most of all when the going gets tough. I don't know, hopes, dreams, maybe? Something like that. So long as we've got those. And hold on tight and never let go.
Like this?
Like your life depends on it.
The world's lucky to have you. It's a start. Anyway, I gotta run. I'll be sure to pay a visit to Cloud when I get the chance.
See ya.
Yeah, how exactly
Think
did
about what I
Biggs...
said.
How exactly did Biggs from
Guess I
one
should
timeline
probably
get
head
into
home,
this
too.
timeline?
Home, huh?
Just because we destroyed the Arbiters of Fate and that just allowed anything to happen? I don't know. Yeah, at first I was like, Biggs, how do you know Cloud? Cloud's still... Man, I can't destroy these boxes, really? Cloud is still... fucked up from being in that pod, so in this timeline you should have never met him. And how is... I was about to say how is Cloud still fucked up from being in the pod, because at this point he should be over it by now, but I guess maybe perhaps him witnessing Zack dying in his death helped him get out of his state. I can buy into that. I can buy into Cloud still being kind of a vegetable in this timeline, because he hasn't had something to help him like break out of it. But yeah, at first I was like, Biggs, how do you know Cloud? You should not know Cloud. Cloud's still fucked up. You should have never met him in this timeline. And then it hit me like, oh shit, no, this is Biggs from the timeline from 7 Remake, and he somehow got put in this timeline with Zack instead of dying. I don't know, man. I just like the whole time traveling thing, alternate universe stuff. Like I kind of feel like it is lazy storytelling, because you can just kind of write yourself out of anything with, oh, time traveling is how this happened and that happened, and alternate universe is why this was allowed to happen. There's very few exceptions where I think that sort of stuff is good. Undertale would be an exception. But yeah, I know I kind of beat a dead horse
back.
about it.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Guess who I just saw? Biggs.
Really?
Said he'd visit, too.
Oh, yay! Did he say anything about Daddy or Tifa?
Oh, sorry. Forgot to ask.
Aww.
Zach, would you mind checking on Aerith for me?
Sure.
We're all headed for the same place. You'll see your daddy and Tifa again.
Soon?
Soon enough, Marlene. Soon enough.
It's me. The wind. That was you, wasn't it? Hello in there.
We've arrived.
Still standing.
Welcome to the village of the Gi.
Yeah, I feel like this is the first time in this game that has really gone and try and tell like an extra story. Like this feels comparable to 7 Remakes chapter where you go with Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse to the top plate. Like this, like none of this is in the original Final Fantasy VII game at all. You do not go to the village of the G. Or Gi, I mean. That's gonna be hard to do. Village of the Gi. Like, yeah, there's been some differences so far, like, in this game from the original game. Well, of course, the Zack stuff. But even besides that, like, yeah, we got on a cruise ship instead of a cargo ship going to Costa del Sol, yeah. Rufus didn't try to make a deal with Cloud and friends in the original game. These Wutai people that Rufus has met with, they weren't in the original game at all. But this feels like an actual, like... This feels like an actual new... I guess I'll say chapter. It's not... This is still in chapter 10, what we've been doing. But, yeah.
Welcome to our domain, children of the planet.
Y'all hear that just now? Our flesh is gone, yet our spirits are condemned to linger. Outsiders such as we are unwelcome, forever denied the planet's embrace.
I feel for you. Can only imagine how tough that's been.
My kin now dwell within these effigies. I beseech you, lend them your ears. Long has it been since they have had an audience.
And he starts to laugh menacingly as he leaves a little
They're not
bit.
bound to the planet, and so she rejects them.
Because you have to come from the life stream to return to it.
Which means these dudes can't die, right? They're invincible!
I'm not sure that's something to celebrate. Being stuck as spirits with no hope of release sounds like a fate worse than death.
As if you know anything about dying. I mean, are you even really alive?
Another stuck spirit, perhaps?
We shall not rest till the materia is ours.
You and me both.
They're gonna end up trying to take our materia. This is gonna be like the Yuffie side quests reborn.
Don't overdo it. We got this! Oh!
The materia is ours. Rest of the
That was quick. It's here. Take the lead. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I gotta say, I really do kind of feel like I like playing as Red 13, Kate Seth, and even Aerith the least. In 7 Remake, I never really feel that way about Aerith. Like, I guess, in 7 Remake, you never really can choose your party. I mean, there's only 4 people you can play as in 7 Remake. So Aerith, I guess, still feels useful in that game. I don't know. I guess Yuffie's just a better Aerith, really. Because you can just imbue her shuriken with magic, and I mean, Yuffie's just the best party member in the game. I'm still convinced about that.
be spurned by the planet forevermore. Thus did we resolve to forge our own path to salvation.
With materia, you mean?
We long to lay hands on the materia of peace.
Holy materia?
Materia? Where is it? You got it!
They want to hear us holy materia?
Materia of peace, we shall find the end, for which we have long yearned.
Ultimate salvation is cessation. It is nothingness. Our wish is not to exist, but rather to no longer exist.
Ultimate salvation is nothingness? Okay.
In the purest of materia, we place our hope and faith.
Don't know about y'all, but I got a sinking feeling. Think we probably don't want to overstay our welcome here.
It's hard to feel at ease around folks whose only desire is death. And if the planet won't let them have it, well, who's to say they won't let the planet have it?
Save me!
Sure.
Don't you think someone responsible like me ought to hang on to that materia? So it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I think we shouldn't get involved at all, lassie.
Little late for that.
What do you think he wants us to do for him?
Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black.
Damn, is it the black materia they want? They want the world to be destroyed?
Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black.
Whatever that materia is, we can't let them have it. No matter how much they want it. Don't know how far we can let this go, but for now we play along.
She's out of spells.
Stream can never join its flow. One cannot return to that from which one did not arise. And so our souls sought refuge here. Yet idleness brought no solace. Our days, a penance imposed by the planet for the sin of our existence. And now, our only wish is to be freed from this prison, to be granted true release.
Don't we all, brother?
from the planet, we claim the greatest of materia, a most sacred treasure, and imbued it with our desire for freedom. After an eternity, the materia began to stir, and thus did we rejoice, knowing that salvation was within our grasp. We rejoiced, so convinced were we that our prayers for release had not been in vain. Yet the loathsome Cetra trespassed upon our lands and stole the treasure that would grant us deliverance. Therefore, we ask that you retrieve it, the black materia, key to our oblivion. Please, it alone can liberate us from this endless dream.
Sure, we'll get on it right away.
Until our sacred treasure has been restored to us.
We'll just leave and find it, and we'll be back soon. Okay?
Moreover, in redressing the crime of her ancestors, the Cetra may help us to let go our ancient grudge.
Where is it?
It is said the orb lies within a place of Cetra worship.
Yeah.
A place of Cetra worship? Or temple?
I think this is kind of taking the place of that one random dude in that random house on the world map in the original game.
At least, I think I do.
Forgive me, Hollow One, if I regard you with suspicion.
Now hold on there. I'm friend to one and all, thanks to my crystal ball. No matter your need, I have the right read.
He's strange, but you can trust him. Really. Huh?
Alas, it appears we have been discovered. I trust you will return our materia to its rightful home.
Sure.
Only you can end our torment.
I'm not risking a meteor destroying the planet for y'all.
I guess we're back?
Yeah.
We need to get moving.
Right.
I'll make you proud, Dad. Just wait.
Okay.
It's good to see you again. Allow me to escort you to fellow Bugenhagen. Please, this way.
Hook, line, and sinker. Those undead suckers actually think we're gonna give them back their materia.
They called it their salvation or whatever. But to me, it sounded more like something with the potential to wreak some serious havoc. Nope. No way in hell are we letting them have it.
Can't let him have it either.
Him?
Sephiroth. Did no one else sense him?
No.
You're the resident expert. If you say Sephiroth was there, I'll believe you.
Wait. So, are you saying Sephiroth's after the black materia too?
Probably. Better to assume he is.
Well, come on! Let's go! Can't let anyone get between me and my materia!
This dude's just like, what in the world are y'all talking about? even doing something like that, yeah, personally, I would prefer
So, Kate Sith,
the game to be as faithful as
how do you know
possible.
about the Cetra Temple anyway?
But if they decided to add that in there, you know what, that's fine.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just recall some document or other
that's fine.
its existence. If we can get to a Shinra terminal, I should be able to find it again.
Terminal, huh? They said any up here?
I think so. I bet old Boogie will know for sure.
Why couldn't we just take this path down there? What in the fuck, Bugenhagen? We could have just took that shortcut all along.
Thank heavens you're alive. I feared you might have returned to the planet.
Oh, come on. We both know you didn't need to worry about me. After all, I am the son of Seto the Watcher.
Forgive me, but if I recall correctly, Shinra should have set up a transmission terminal here in Cosmo Canyon, so where is it?
Oh. What did become of that thing? Ah, yes, now I remember. I was so fascinated by the technology it employed, I did some tinkering. Some tinkering, I say, though it was quite a lot. But now it serves a decidedly more practical purpose.
You've got to be kidding me! Well, do you know about a Cetra temple?
A temple, you say? If you mean a place where they worshipped gods, none exist. The Cetra never engaged in such practices.
I didn't know that.
Maybe it was referred to as such by someone ignorant of their culture. If instead it is a site of importance to the Cetra that you seek, texts do speak of one, and of the pains taken to conceal it.
So, it does exist?
Perhaps, though I know not where it is.
Huh?
And even should you find it, I would urge caution. They were a star-crossed people. To follow in their footsteps is to court tragedy. However, the rewards may yet outweigh the risks. You must bring every one of your senses to bear. For then no secret will elude you, however well hidden. And when you return home, I hope you'll share your discoveries with me.
Fellow Bugenhagen!
What is it? I'm a little busy here.
Another man in a black robe has come. What should we do?
Well now, a friend of yours?
Where'd you see him?
Oh, the village gate.
We should check it out.
Yeah.
The workings of our planet are most fascinating, no?
That robed man is at the village gate. One of my colleagues is tending to him for now. That robed man is at the village gate.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
That's nice.
Beneath our veil, bound and stagnant, do you have any notion as to why the planet would choose to set such a trial before us?
I believe it is because she is confident that we have the strength to overcome it.
The fact that we stand here today, alive and well, having overcome our challenges, is proof of this.
Indeed. As the planet ordains, so it shall be. This truth is absolute and must never be forgotten.
At least I'll be able to see the ceremony one last time.
O Great Mother, from whom all blessings flow, we beseech you, cast your light in the dark.
Finally, let us gaze upon the Avalanche wanted
We got Will.
We've got top quality antiques at prices that can't be beat. No, sir.
The planet is always watching.
Nanaki! Is this man okay? He is, albeit rather weak. Not sure why, though. I know Mako poisoning when I see it, and this isn't it.
Nibelheim. Nibelheim, ain't that?
Where Tifa and I grew up.
Ah! Of course! Nibelheim has a terminal. I'd bet my whiskers on it.
It, had a terminal.
Cloud, remember when you told Guy and Attack back there that I might be weird, but you can trust me? Aye, well, even if you were lying, I'm gonna prove to you that you can trust me, that I'm on your side.
It's not that.
We should go.
Wait, you're talking about heading to Nibelheim from here? There's no roads you can take far as I know.
Maybe we can't go by land.
But by air.
Meaning we'll need smoke.
Right then, back to the airstrip we go.
Are there side quests I can do now? Yep, there sure are.
Cloud. Proto-relic energy signature confirmed. And relatively close to you. While the signal is on the weaker side, it may serve as a good place to start. I'll send you the coordinates right away.
Proto-relic.
I heard the people in Blackwood
Now that started up.
are suffering from some sort of...
Let's look at the quest board first.
That windmill generates energy.
The planet, guys.
We must leave it.
Step right up, folks.
Oh, hello. Getting it. Yes, actually.
May the planet.
you heard about avalanches?
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
To think that such violence would be perpetrated under the banner of planetology, it turns my stomach, honestly.
Fellow Bugenhagen told us to leave them be, and this is what we give for our inaction.
The seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Such ill omens are by no means a rare occurrence. What yet remains...
Very well. Let us have our next speaker share their words with us.
We've been trying for so long to have a child, but nothing seemed to be working. We've gone through every treatment under the sun. It was tough. After years, we started to wonder if something else was going on. Like maybe we've been cut off from the planet, from its energy.
But then we realized that there were other ways to nurture life, besides raising a family. We could plant trees, grow crops, or even help children who had lost their parents. All life returns to the planet and is reborn eventually. We could still contribute to the cycle, just not in the way we'd planned. That's why we decided to move here and start fresh, to have an impact.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Wonderful story.
Excuse me, is something wrong?
Ah, you again. Nanaki's companions, yes? Forgive me. I've yet to introduce myself. I am Caesar, one of the Canyon's mentors. Now then, to answer your question, rather vile fiends have been sighted in the Vale. Ones believed to be portents of calamitous ruin.
Really?
The creatures have been observed on many occasions in times long since past. But always has our planet risen to the challenge, brought her might to bear and staved off disaster. It is through this unique celestial event that the planet provides us with proof of her victory. As you can see from these photographs, once the cataclysm has been averted and our world stands triumphant, gloriously resplendent comets grace the heavens.
Huh. I don't see anything like that around here.
Indeed. Though it should be said that none of these pictures were taken close by, but rather far from our current location. Perhaps we simply cannot see the miracles from here. The falling stars may have left their marks in the skies elsewhere.
We're gonna go look for them, right?
As if you'd ever take no for an answer.
Truly? You would do this for us? It would be a great weight off our shoulders were you to find them. If you are serious, I suggest visiting the 3 locations in which the fiends were last seen. The signs we seek may show themselves there.
Here, use these reference materials and this recording instrument. Photograph the comets you spot, though try to ensure your pictures match ours.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Do remember that your photographs cannot be too dissimilar from those which we have provided. Please try to replicate them as closely as you're able. Do remember that your photographs cannot...
Very well. Let us have our next speaker share their words with us.
I lost my husband back in the war with Wutai. In spite of all that pain and suffering, the world looks like it's on the brink of violence again. Why do people always have to repeat the mistakes of the past? Humanity has had such a long history, and so many chances to learn how futile war and conflict are. Nobody knows that better than those we've lost. Those who have returned to the planet and rejoined the life stream. If only we would stop and listen to what they have to say, everyone still fighting would realize what war really is. Empty and meaningless. When we close our hearts to the voice of the planet. When we refuse to let its words fill our souls with love. That's when we become our own worst enemy. Blessings of the planet be upon you.
Wonderful story.
Red 13 is bugging out.
The seminar is in progress.
All the time I've spent here, listening, learning.
I ask you this, who among...
Ah.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
Now, where could it have run off to, I wonder? I know that I set it down somewhere around here. My age must be catching up to me. Unlucky.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. Preparing for fieldwork. Haven't performed any in quite some time. At the moment, I'm trying to hunt down my tools. I must have buried them awfully well. But where?
Field work? At your age? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you ought to let us handle it.
Treating me like I'm some invalid? I'm the very picture of health. Oh.
See what I mean? Just swallow your pride and let us take care of whatever it is. You stay and rest.
Well, I suppose I should take you up on the offer while you're still here. Very well. I'll let you assist me.
Good. Now, lay it on us.
In truth, something has been troubling me as of late. Take a look at this field report from my previous survey of the life springs in our local region.
Are you sure this is accurate?
It was at one point, but life springs are mutable. They rarely remain in one location for long. Indeed, such events move periodically. Nothing unusual about that in the least. However, it is not their positions which trouble me. Rather, what the survey team has reported. Perhaps this fact-finding expedition of ours will clear things up. I would have you visit this site first. There, measure the Mako frequency using this meter of mine.
All right, will do.
I should tidy this place up. The last time I did a full inventory was... I honestly can't remember. Has it been that long? Oh, I'm counting on your assistance. I have marked on the map the locations of the life springs you will need to survey. Make sure not to miss any. I should tidy this place up. Inventory was... I
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. Shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
I'm going to end this one here. Until next time.